Hey, what's up guys? Great2G here. Today we're going to be talking about Corepunk. This is a game that I've had my eye on for quite some time. I joined the Discord and the forums and everything as soon as I heard about the game, and it kind of got quiet for most of this year. I mean, they've been giving pretty good updates now and then. You know, I got distracted by other things, but yeah. Yesterday, after this IGN Expo thing, I watched the Corepunk little interview, and they have a 15-minute video that I have not seen yet, and I just kind of want to go through and give you guys my first impressions of it. We're going to go ahead and start with the actual announcement video from December of last year, because I kind of forget most of that as well. I remember the basic gameplay, like how the game works and that sort of thing, and why it excited me in the first place. Let's just say Albion Online, but looks like more modern. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. We're gonna do the trailer, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and look at that first 15 minutes of gameplay.
Let's be honest, it'll be mature.
All right, let's make sure it's not too loud here. Okay, here we go.
To Corepunk, an MMORPG where you'll experience fog of war in a vast, seamless open world. Miles and miles of wilderness.
So if you're a fan of MOBAs like League of Legends and that sort of thing, I think, and you're a fan of MMOs, I think you'll find this pretty cool.
You are free to go wherever you want.
Wow, cool. I never noticed that the first time around, I don't think.
Fast and safe.
Go.
Begin your journey by creating a hero. Each has its own unique role, abilities, and a set of fighting styles.
So it's like a MOBA set in the MMO atmosphere, with like a cyberpunk theme, I guess, going on here.
Shred them with your best move. Be careful though. They get pretty crafty when fighting as a unit.
Now, one thing I was concerned about when I first saw this, and what a lot of other people were concerned about, was the movement speed and just the overall speed of the game. And they did address that, I believe, about like a month or so after the trailer, saying that, you know, this is just low-level gameplay. There are items that increase your attack speed and movement speed and talents as well as you progress through the game.
Use fog of war wisely to hunt down and ambush your enemies.
And that's the other cool thing. Your camera is not locked to your character. You can actually move your camera and kind of scout around. Of course, you're leaving yourself open if you do that.
Find reckless companions to take on a challenge that no one else has the guts for.
It's just so cool, man. So now I'm gonna allow myself to get excited for this, because I didn't want to get too excited at first, because I knew it was gonna be a long wait before this actually came out to us. Oh, that is so sick. Bosses with like actual hard mechanics. Ooh, man. Brute just got burnt. GG. Look at the Brute's corpse. Did you see how like his corpse was actually like burnt to a crisp?
Sign up for beta at Corepunk.
All right, so that's the trailer. That was about 6 months ago. That was December 10th, 2019. Now this is today. Well, depends on your time zone. It was today in Europe. All right, let's go ahead and watch this. This is my first time seeing this, so I'm excited. Let's go.
Listen, there's a tavern nearby, and locals may know
All
where
right,
to
this one's a
find
bit
what
louder.
we're
Hold
looking
on.
for.
All right, so as far as the classes and things go, I'm not really very familiar with it. I know that it's more of a MOBA style game where you don't just choose a class, you choose a character, and there are different characters that have different abilities.
Call me Cheerful Rudy. I don't know why.
The voice acting is amazing.
This is my bar. The best around. I mean, in these woods.
How are you?
Fine. Could have been better, though.
What happened?
My dancing bot got broken, so I don't have as many customers as I used to.
Tell me more.
My friend Bob had to fix her, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I think they could do without the
It would be great if you could find Bob and remind him about my problem.
without the
I'll pay you
player's
back generously.
voice.
I'll do it.
Really?
It's a little bit too generic, but
Okay. Go north and keep the path. And
at least the NPCs have really nice voice acting. But yeah, that player voice saying, "Oh yeah, oh there's Crimson."
It's broken.
There's a couple names here that we recognize from the Discord server, like a couple of the mods and stuff like that.
So, helping to fix sex robots is your way to
Sex
get a leg in
robots.
with locals?
Right, yeah, by the way, if you didn't notice at the very beginning of that first trailer, yeah, they said it's mature. This is a mature game. Alright, so we got some mining here, yeah, it's supposed to have like a fully fledged crafting system and everything. We did get a peek at the inventory at some point. I'm sure it'll come up at some point in this as well. And you can see all like the consumables and that sort of thing. And if you haven't noticed the fog of war, that's kind of cool. I think this is supposed to be a pretty heavy PvP game as well, so that will make the fog of war actually very interesting in how this plays out. Obviously, it looks pretty barren right now because this is just, you know, pre-alpha version of the game. There's not very many players around and that sort of thing, but I think later on we're going to be seeing a lot of people running around killing each other. A lot of hidden stuff, hidden treasure chest here. I really like the UI personally. I think it's
Wait, what
just very minimalistic and
Listen carefully. See this creepy altar?
leaves a lot of
Don't
space
touch
open
anything.
on the screen.
Don't do anything. Let's just go away.
Creepy altar, alright. So yeah, unfortunately we have like level 8 characters for this gameplay video. I don't know, maybe it changes later on in the video. So again, we're seeing just early levels. A little bit slow paced. Looks like we have what, 6 different hotkeys? See, I guess you can have 2 different weapons. You see the F1 and F2 down there? Maybe it's yeah, I'm not sure what that would be. Or maybe you can maybe you can swap weapons, or maybe your weapons can have like an active ability on it and you can use it. Or are those just consumables down there? Those might just be consumables, and then we have the QWER for abilities. There's the rabbits. There's some memes going around about the rabbits. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I've definitely seen those. Trying to figure out what the abilities are doing exactly, other than damage. If we can see, like, that one looked like it snared or rooted for a second. I love the music. Really nice music. It seems like the music kind of like naturally gets upbeat as you enter combat. That's kind of cool. Very nice immersive atmosphere here. So much detail. I'm gonna have to take some time to really learn more about the lore and the backstory of the game. Can you go through the water? Guess not. So I wonder if there's like, ooh. Oh, increased health by 50%. Nice. So there's like altars, like some sort of altar type things. Wait, let me drop back for a sec on this. I want to see the I want to see the mouse over when 4 minutes. Blessing in the forest. Health increased and health regeneration. Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes total. So yeah, I guess you could compare those to like altars in Diablo maybe. That's kind of cool. And it made, you saw like it made like a little AoE thing, so I guess you probably have to be standing next to it to get the buff. That's just rude, man. You're gonna go out there and start looting stuff while your friend's over there fighting? You don't loot during combat? No combat looting? Man, typical DPS class, man. You know, I usually play tanks and healers. And, you know, I usually, mostly healers, but sometimes tanks, but... You know, you see this all the time, because as a tank and healer, you have to usually be engaged with doing something, and you can't really stop until the combat's over. So it's really annoying when you have people running around looting stuff like that in the middle of combat. Especially if it's not shared, like if it's a game where it is shared loot and it's like first come first serve. That's like the worst type of game to be a healer in, man. But I have no idea how loot works in this game. Talk with Hawkeyed Bob. Ooh, we're getting to the Whispering Mire. Oh, we just saw Dragum do a little charge thing there. Oh, I like the ambience here too. You can hear like the just basically the sounds of the animals and insects with a little nice music track there. What is the? Oh, you can jump? I wonder what the jump button must be. Space, I guess. I just noticed the dude jumping on the junked car there. We can see a little of the camera action here, how you aren't tied to your character. I wonder if there's like a specific range at all, though. What were those? Naga or mermaids of some sort? Is this Hawkeyed Bob?
I was looking for you.
Rudy sent you? I know I promised to help you with the dough, but all the spare parts are at the garbage dump, and I'm afraid to go there. Some soldiers posted up there a few days ago. They're shooting everyone who tries
I'm getting
to
triggered.
get to the garbage dump. If you could get the parts, I'll help
I hate
you,
when
Rudy.
people cut off the voice acting.
I think you're gonna need to.
Okay.
Ah, so triggered.
Careful.
Triggered.
The gates are too.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that they're doing it in this so we can actually see more gameplay, but that's just like it's one of my pet peeves. When I'm playing a game, especially for the first time around, you know, I'll take my time and listen to every voice acted line and everything. Fail. The ping sound is a little annoying, but I guess it's probably supposed to be by design. That's pretty cool, like a little jumping puzzle thing where I don't think you could do that alone. So if you're a solo player, could you actually do that if you're solo? I don't think so, because that thing drops so quickly. Alright, so what's that doing? Look. So it's an activation. So I thought maybe she was looting it, but I didn't see any loot pop up or anything. Foot soldiers. So yeah, it looks like pretty typical MOBA style combat. Nothing too crazy. Oh, that R, was that a... That's such a long cooldown. Was that like the ultimate or something? The volley of arrows. Oh, the NPCs have healers as well. The Vexillary, that's a healer. Remember that. Kill the Vexillary first. Activation. Again, seems like it doesn't do anything. Maybe it's for a quest or something. Oh, maybe I wasn't looking at the quest log. Maybe did it? Yeah, get quest parts for Dancing Bot. Maybe that's it. Ah, okay. Hopefully they add something later on that pops up above your head to give you a little bit more confirmation that you got that. Kill the Vexillary first, dudes. I haven't even played the game yet, and I already learned that. So they netted the Vexillary. I wonder if that actually prevents healing or something. Vexillary? What's the archer doing? Oh my goodness, this is a trap. I can't. I can't anymore. I can't watch this anymore. Thank you. Oh my god. Typical DPS, man. Typical DPS. Okay, she goes after the soldier first, yet again. Target the Vexillary, oh my god! Ah. Target the Vexillary! I mean, the Grenadier is not a bad option either. That's pretty cool though, that the NPC AI is smart enough to go... You see how he ran all the way down there to try to heal his friend there? That's pretty cool. Furnace, what is that? So yeah, we get to take a little bit look at the inventory here. So I guess it's just like a campfire that increases health and mana regen. Pretty nice. I like that the base like health and mana regen is very slow. That's very rare these days. I'm kind of sick of this whole idea with all these MMOs lately that everyone can heal themselves. There aren't really any roles, and you don't really ever have a threat of dying, at least not in PvE. This looks like it's gonna be fun.
Intruder at the base.
2 Vexillaries. They're dead. They're dead because they're not gonna focus the
I am
Vexillaries.
Commissioner Fabrago, commander of the special
Calling it right
Corps
now.
of the Expedition Corps of the True Empire. We were sent to this world by means of the portal to find and bring back a new weapon to destroy the enemies of it.
Continue.
Find a working engine for my armored train, and I will spare you.
I don't think so.
Uh-oh, they're so
You
dead.
will die now.
They're so dead. You kill the Vexillaries, guys. Oh my god, please. They better have some really badass consumables to get them through this. Okay. So Dragom just went out with the... I guess that was his ultimate right there. Some reason the Vexillaries haven't healed. So they're actually doing okay so far. But there's still 2 Vexillaries alive. Some decent kiting going on from Leofa. Leofa's in trouble though. Leofa's in big trouble. Run, 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 run. You better run. Alright, Leofa's going down for sure. Yep. Took one for the team. 4 minutes until release. Okay, so they have the same type of death system as well, basically. Good job,
Maybe
Dragon.
He was a hero in his world, but it's different here in Qualat. New world, new life, new destiny.
So I was wondering if he could actually revive her after that, but it appears not. And I would have liked to see her release and see what happens when you do release. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm excited. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that we only got to see the level 8 characters in action there. I would have loved to see higher level combat and stuff, but it was still nice to like watch a like full 15 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay and hear a little bit of the story. The story sounds pretty cool. Like that guy mentioned, like coming from another world through a portal to collect things. That sounds very intriguing. This whole game just looks amazing, and I can't wait to see more. You know, I feel like there's a lot of people that are kind of sleeping on this game because, I don't know, they're kind of probably tired of League of Legends style games or something like that, and I can understand that, I suppose, but like this is not going to be, you know, your typical MOBA, and from what we're seeing, this is just what they're showing us. Like the game, once it's actually in the hands of people, and once there's like, you know, hundreds of people playing at the same time, the whole world is going to feel completely different. And once PvP comes into the mix and all that sort of thing will bring the whole world alive in the way that I believe they're envisioning it. And I think it's going to be freaking amazing, and I can't wait. So it's supposed to be going into open beta this winter, I believe. And I assume they're probably going to have a closed beta this fall. People were thinking and hoping that they were going to announce the closed beta today or yesterday rather, but they didn't. So I'm going to say probably maybe Gamescom, because Gamescom is having their like digital event in August. So I'm pretty sure we'll probably see some more Corepunk in Gamescom in August. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a closed beta announcement then. Until then, I'm gonna start brushing up a little bit. I think now is the right time to actually start getting into this. You know, 6 months ago it was like a little bit too early for me. I can't really get into a game that early. I can't get into a game like a year before it's coming out, because then that'll just drive me crazy. But now that I know, around 6 months, I should be able to play the game. That sounds like something I can get into. Yeah. So, Corepunk, that was cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe if you want some more of this, and I'll see you next time. GG's.